Hey you guys, welcome to this new weekly vlog. My name is Andy if it's your first time here. I am 30, turning 31 in 10 days. 10 days on the 15th of February. I'm turning 31. How is that even my life? I feel like I'm still 19 years old. No one should be allowing me to be turning 31 this week. I am a Joburg-based flight attendant and I live here with my fiance Keegan and our 5-year-old terrier mix Benji. Today is Monday and I feel like I'm starting off on the right foot because this weekend was just so like otherworldly that I honestly did not feel like coming back to reality. But I was like, you know what, while you're stuck in peak hour traffic, get some things done. I made 3 phone calls. And I don't know if anyone else struggles with this, but I struggle to do that like little life admin stuff that you need to get done that is just a phone call away. So I called Vodacom. I needed them to update my statement because I need my statement as proof of address for something that I'm working on. And then I had to call the wedding venue that Keegan and I want to go and see and just schedule that appointment. And then who else did I call? Oh, I called our accommodation for when we're in Durban in a couple of weeks. But anyway, I got all 3 phone calls done and I actually feel like I'm doing something right. Literally none of these took me too long except for the Vodacom one. They kept me on hold for quite a while, but it's fine. I was in slow moving traffic at the time. But the other 2 took like 30 seconds or less. So I'm really proud of myself for accomplishing that little bit of adult life admin stuff. This weekend was fantastic. We went to Calabash, South Africa. It was so much fun. There were so many artists performing, but I don't know why it just took us longer than necessary to get there. There was 10 of us going together. It was myself, Keegan, his brother Lawrence and his wife Eileen, and then Keegan's sister and her fiance flew up from Durban, and then our friends Justin and Resh and Justin's brother and his wife were also there. So there was a group of 10 of us and it was so fun, but it took us forever because we had to go pick this person up and then drop this off and make sure kids were being babysat. And so we missed a few of the first few artists. Like Ava Max was performing, but we didn't see her when we got there. Medusa was performing, and then I think we caught Loiso, we caught Keen. But Keen, I only know one of their songs, and that's Somewhere Only We Know. I literally know it word for word, but I don't know any of their other music. They are really talented, I've got to say. The guys' vocals are insane live, but it just sucked that they were performing for an entire hour and I didn't know any of their songs aside from literally Somewhere Only We Know, and that was the last song that they performed. But it was a really good show, you know what I mean, like watching them because they're so good live. Although I'd never heard the music, it was really good to listen to. Will Lindley performed as well and he was fun. He came on just before Maroon 5 because they were the headlining act, and it was actually quite a late show. Like Maroon 5 came on stage at 10 p.m. and they performed for an hour and a half, and guys, it was an amazing show. Like, you don't realize how many hits Maroon 5 has and how many hits that you know word for word until you're like sitting there and just like they play one song after the next. This Calabash thing, having like different types of music in one show, was so good, and we're definitely going to next year's one, but I think we're definitely going to try to get seats that are closer. But it was still so good. There was this whole running joke throughout the night where like girls were holding posters asking Adam Levine to take his shirt off because that's like a thing he's known for, is performing with his shirt off, and he was like joking about it like, oh no, I'm 44, I'm not here for that. But then obviously when he performed the last song, he performed Sugar last, and he took his shirt off. And you can see in like my footage that I was like jumping up and down and screaming and yelling, so excited because he took his shirt off. Like, what? See, I told you, I'm 19. Let me shut up about this weekend and actually let you guys watch a bit of the footage. I didn't get that much, obviously, because I was trying to enjoy the songs and actually like sing along and stuff. And it's so cringe, I realize, to be like recording what you're watching and then you're singing along, and obviously like my voice will never be as good as whoever's performing, and so I like cringe so hard when I can hear myself singing when I'm like editing the footage back. So I literally was like recording the first 30 seconds of whatever they were playing, and then I would put my camera away and then I would just like scream and yell and sing along and stuff. So this is part of that. It is 6:45 and we're only now walking in, so I feel like we've missed most of the acts, hey? Yeah. Who are you excited to see?
Maroon 5.
Maroon 5. We're all excited to see Maroon 5, but I'm excited to see Will Lindy as well. We've missed Shekinah.
Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. It's been 24 hours, I can go, I was real. Spent the weekend getting even warm.
Moments where the staff, like the bartender, the bouncer, fucking went outside to smoke. So there was nobody there. Empty rooms, nobody. And so I gotta tell you, to be here all these years later, and to see thousands and thousands and thousands of you here, it never stops being amazing, because the way it feels when nobody comes sucks so bad that the elation and the joy that you experience, if you're lucky enough, like we've been, to have people that show up. But if they show up, you're like, damn. I am every day thankful for all these beautiful people showing up to see us.
I don't mind spending every day out on the corner in the pouring rain. And for the girl with the broken smile, like her she wants to stay a while. She will be loved. She will be loved.
Like I was saying, saying, it is Monday today. It's the 5th of February. It is 20 minutes past 9. I am very early for sign on. I've been here for like 20 minutes already and I didn't want to be late, but my sign on is at 9:45. We are flying a double Cape Town today, so it's a long day. I don't think I'll be done until 10 p.m. on a CRJ 700 aircraft. It's a cute 70-seater. It is multi-crew, so it's myself and another cabin crew member on board. This girl, I think I interviewed with her months and months ago, so we joined this company at the same time, which is fun. It'll be nice to hang out and catch up with her and stuff. And I think she watches my channel as well. That's how she recognized me the day we interviewed. Sorry guys, someone just came and parked right next to me. I was saying our pilots are pilots that I've flown with before. They're quite nice. So hopefully it's just like a good easy day, because it's already going to be quite long. Cape Town flights are like 2 hours each way. We are expecting pretty full flights going down to Cape Town, but then they're like half empty coming back. But yeah, I'm excited to get back to work. It took a lot of extra energy for me to wake up and become put together this morning, but I absolutely love what I do, so I'm excited to get back to it, right? And I haven't even been on the CRJ 700 in so long. I feel like I'm always on the single crew planes, like I'm always on the Dash 100, the Dash 300, and the CRJ 100. So those all take up to a max of 50 passengers, and you only need one cabin crew on those. And I'm always on those. Like, it's quite rare that I'm on a multi-crew aircraft. The last time I was on a multi-crew aircraft, I was on a CRJ 900 when we were in Mozambique in the beginning of January. So it'll be cool, because I haven't been on one of these and I haven't worked with another crew member in quite a while, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, let's get going. We made it to Cape Town. We had a full flight. Oh my gosh, we just got back to Joburg and we had to do an aircraft swap. So today is gonna be a hectic day because there's just so many more passengers on this next flight that we need to get on the larger aircraft. So we're now on the CRJ 900. She's big. We're ready. Ready. Golden. They're boarding, so they should come. No, they're not here yet. They're boarding the terminal. Look how pretty! We're done! We're done! Amanda! Finally, we're done. Hello guys, good morning. I got these glasses, by the way. I know that everyone loves these like beer can sort of shaped glasses, and I've also been a huge fan. I think they look so pretty, but I haven't been able to find them here in South Africa. Someone said you could find them at Checkers, and I looked at like 4 different Checkers and I couldn't find them. And then I looked on Takealot. But on Takealot for a pack of 6, it's 385 Rand. Last week I was randomly at Westpac because I had to buy takeaway coffee cups because we went fishing on Saturday and we wanted to have coffee with us. And so I went there and they had these, and it was 60 Rand for a pack of 3. So I can get a pack of 6 of these for 120 Rand. But on Takealot it's like triple the price. So there's your plug. If you're looking for these beer can type of glasses, 60 bucks at Westpac. Yesterday ended up being quite fun. The other cabin crew and I get on so well, and it was just such an easy flying day with her, although the actual flying day was not that easy. We were on a CRJ 700. We had how many passengers going down? It takes 70 passengers, and we had 70 passengers going down, and then coming back I think we had 36 passengers, and it was just busy flights and busy turnarounds and stuff. And then when we got back to Joburg, we were meant to have an hour turnaround anyway, just in general, but it ended up being such a rushed turnaround because on descent, when I was literally giving my captain cabin secure, he was like, oh, by the way, we have an aircraft swap when we land, so just get ready for that. And I was like, well, I mean, I'm already sitting for the landing, there's nothing I can do to get ready for the aircraft swap. But so when we landed, I had to disembark all the passengers, we had to tidy up, we had to take all of our stuff off and get driven to the other side of the airport where the other aircraft was parked, because now we had to move to a 900 aircraft, which is a 90-seater, because going back down to Cape Town we had 89 passengers. It just ended up being quite a hectic day, and the thing is, like, the ground operations just kept rushing us. Like, we literally got on the plane and then the bus was outside and we were like, no, you have to wait, we still have to do our pre-flight checks, we still have to do our catering checks and all that stuff. It was crazy. And then we had double bookings. There was a gentleman that was meant to sit in 2D, but 2 of them were meant to sit in 2D, and then the seatbelt in one Charlie was broken and it wasn't working, so we had to move. It was a day. My pilots were great, my other cabin crew member was great, and the passengers actually overall were also nice. There was a gentleman who just chose to not be happy about anything yesterday. We were literally about to get on the live runway and I was just securing, and this gentleman wanted to go to the toilet, and obviously he can't go to the toilet at that point. Like, I can literally see we're about to turn onto the runway. We're already securing the cabin for takeoff anyway, and I was like, I'm so sorry sir, just not right now. As soon as we're in the air, the seatbelt sign will turn off and then you'll be able to get up and go. And he basically was just like, it just wasn't very kosher. It wasn't very nice what he said, you know, there was no need for that. And then during the flight, he asked for a Castle Light beer, which I don't think we've ever served Castle Light. We've always served Amstel, Windhoek and Heineken. And I told him this. I was like, I'm sorry, we've only got these 3 beers. And then he just rolls his eyes so dramatically. And then he doesn't answer me, doesn't look at me, he literally just turns away. So I'm standing there going, so would you like a Heineken or an Amstel or a Windhoek? And he was like, no, leave it. I was like, okay. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I can't make a Castle Light appear out of thin air, and if you're not happy with the other options we've got, then that's your baby, you know? Like, it sucks when people choose to be so unhappy about literally everything, because the first thing was safety related and the second thing was out of my control. So anyway, so I guess that's the only fly in the ointment, but otherwise everyone was great. Honestly, we had so many laughs with so many passengers and it was really, really nice. We finished work at like, what time did we land? At like 9:30 or something? But luckily on our last flight we only had 11 passengers. Came home. I think I was such a zombie. I literally do not remember climbing in bed. I just like woke up at 6 o'clock when I had to pee and that was it. But today I'm on home standby from 1 p.m. You guys are literally sitting next to a pile of clothes because I did laundry and stuff and I need to pack because I'm actually going to Mozambique on Friday and I will be gone for the whole week, which is usually mine and Keegan's like celebratory week. Our anniversary is on the 10th of February, my birthday is on the 15th of February, his birthday is on the 17th of February. So usually we try to do something during that week, but I'm literally leaving for Mars on the 9th and coming back on my birthday. So there's no celebrating this month at least because everything is just crazy this month. I don't think I even mentioned it to you guys. How have I already been talking for 8 minutes and here I am with more stories? Also, please ignore this pimple. It's one of those days. Keegan's sister got engaged in January last month, literally last month, and they decided a couple weeks back that they are gonna have their wedding on the 20th of February. So we're all like rallying together, try to just like organize everything for them, and the wedding's gonna be in Durban, so we're gonna fly down for that. But Carlo's dedication is on the 18th of February, so it's like a busy time, and like I said, I come back on my birthday. And then I think I'm flying on Keegan's birthday. Keegan's working on his birthday, but that's meant to be his sister's bridal shower. So I'm not at least going to be able to attend that because I can't seem to get out of that flight. And then on Sunday after the baby's dedication, which is here in Joburg, we're going to fly down and be in Durban for the wedding. Now the thing is, the wedding was only meant to be very immediate family, like parents and siblings and their wives. And so that's why I showed you guys in the last vlog that dress that I wanted to wear, because it's not super formal, but that's because it was literally meant to be like 8 people there. But now they've opened up the invitations and extended it to more family members. So now we've got to dress up a little bit more. So I'm not gonna wear the orange dress. And I know I read all of you guys' comments and I was like, my heart broke each and every time I read it, because all of you guys hate it. Like, how dare you? I'm still gonna wear it for my engagement photo shoot though. No one can talk me out of that. I can see the type of pictures I want to have, and I think the dress will be very fitting. And like I said, the dress is my style. I love it, and fashion and style is such a subjective thing. Something can look completely hideous to me, but it can be your favorite thing on the planet, and that's fine. And that is exactly what this dress represents. Yeah, the other day when we went to Calabash, Keegan's aunt was babysitting baby Carlo while the rest of us went, and when we came back the next day we were all talking about this wedding and what we're wearing and stuff, and you know, obviously she heard my dilemma and she was like, girl, don't stress, I got you. So she gave me a really pretty outfit. I need to go and get it put together a little bit. I need some like sleeves added to it, but it's fine. Like, it is beautiful. I can maybe show you guys like a sneak peek of it because it's sitting right next to me and I'm so excited. Oh. Let's see, what can I show you? How pretty is that for a neckline? Oh, I love it. It is truly beautiful and I can't even thank her enough. I was like, I can't wait for that to be like ready, and I'm so excited. Anyway, I need to take that to like a seamstress or something today and try to get it sorted, but it's very exciting. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to chat about. I'm gonna probably spend today just starting to pack my suitcase for Mozambique, just so that I have a good idea of everything I'm gonna need there. I just want to make sure I've got all my required stuff with me and my chargers and all that good stuff. Thank you guys for spending the last few days with me. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. I know it was like a little bit of a mixed pot of like going to a concert and then flying and stuff, and then like sitting and chatting for minutes and minutes on end. Yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend and I'll see you all in the next video. Please continue spreading good vibes and being kind. Bye bye.
You give me a sign, give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign, baby, give me a sign.